Hey guys, welcome back. In this video I am going to be teaching you guys how to make the most delicious Gizdodo recipe. But before we go on, please subscribe to the channel. You see that red button there on the right hand side, click it. Now let's dive into the video. These are some of the ingredients we'll be using. I'll be using some onions. I'll also be using some bell peppers. I'll also be using some fresh cut bonnet peppers and some tomatoes. I'll be using some plantains. I'll also be using a range of spices. You can check them and their quantities in the description box. I'll also be using the gizzard. It's like this because it has been in the freezer. So first things first, we're going to be cooking our gizzard. I've already defrosted this. To that, I'm going to be adding some salt and some seasoning cube. Then I'm going to add a little bit of water and allow to cook. After a few minutes of cooking, this is what it looks like. I'm just going to stir that for a bit. You do not need water for this recipe, so you don't need chicken stock or anything. After that, I'm going to be cutting them into bite-sized pieces or into chunks. You can cut this however you want to. You don't have to cut it as small as I'm cutting mine. I just like having the gizzard and the plantains almost like at the same size. This is what it looks like after cutting. Now in the pan, I am going to be heating up some oil, and to that I'm going to be adding my diced plantains. I did not bother to show you guys how to dice or how I dice my plantain because I feel like it's not necessary. You guys already know that. I am just going to be frying these plantains until golden brown, as you can see. And then I'll be repeating the process until I've finished frying all my plantains. I did not show that also because I do not want the video to be very long. Let me know guys, is it just me or I can't fry plantain without eating it? Because at the time of shooting this video, I'd almost finished half of these plantains. Anyways, so back to the video. After frying the plantains, I'm also going to be frying the gizzards, or the gizzard rather. I'm going to fry that until golden brown, just like you fry your meats. Let me also state that you can replace the gizzard with meat or cow beef if you don't like gizzard like me, because I actually don't like gizzard, but the recipe calls for it, so that's why I'm using it. You can replace it with beef and you'll be fine. After frying the gizzard, I'm going to reduce the oil in the pan, and that's because I don't want it to be too oily, although I had to add extra oil at some points. But yeah, I'm just going to fry my onions for about a minute. And after frying that, I'm going to be adding my blended pepper and tomato mix. I actually blended the pepper and tomato behind the scenes, and I also did not blend it to be very smooth because I don't just like it. You can blend yours however you want. And I am just going to stir that and allow to cook for about 3 to 5 minutes. After that, I'm going to be adding my seasonings, or my spices rather. Add that, and then I'm going to be stirring that. I'll allow to cook for another 2 minutes. After frying for 2 minutes, I'm going to be adding some salt and some seasoning cube. And to that, I'm also going to be adding my carrots and my gizzard. And this is because I want my carrots to cook for a bit before adding other vegetables. As you can see, my pot is looking kind of dry, so I am going to be adding a little bit of vegetable oil to that. You do not have to add it if you don't like vegetable oil, or if you don't add like too much oil in your food. I kind of like that, so that's why I'm adding it. After that, I'm also going to be adding my fried plantains to that, and then I'll be adding my already chopped bell peppers. I also want you guys to know that I did not use all of the bell peppers I showed at the beginning because I did not deem it necessary. You can use however much or however small you want. Now I'm just going to be stirring that to combine properly. I'm also cooking on medium heat. You don't have to cook on high heat. You don't have to cook on low heat. Just cook on medium heat. After stirring, I'm just going to allow it to cook for about 3 to 5 minutes, and that is it. After that, I'm going to be adding my spring onions. This is also optional. You can add as much vegetables as you want or as little as you want. It is just however you want to do it. Learn to customize your recipe, guys. Really, you don't have to follow strict rules when cooking. Just be free, really be free. And after adding my spring onions, that is it. This is how you make your gizdodo. Please guys, like I said earlier, do not forget to click the like button. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Please guys, subscribe to the channel. Like, I see my analytics and you guys are like, people who are watching these videos are not subscribed. Why? Please subscribe to the channel, help my channel grow, and let me know in the comment section what kind of videos you want to see. And if you enjoyed this video, please share the video. See you guys in my next video. Bye.